All right, we're at idea allergies. So if you can be allergic to a strawberry because a strawberry is a particular frequency of energy, is a specific idea also a frequency of energy? Yes. Every specific idea or every specific thought that you have is a unique energy in your body, right? So you can actually be allergic to a specific idea. How we found this, I'll never forget. My wife and I were sitting in the car outside of our house having this discussion about the gym, right? And Jean said, well, maybe I'm just allergic to exercise. And I thought, ha, that's really funny. And then I thought, wait a minute, right? Wait a minute. And sure enough, she had an allergy to the idea of exercising, right? So basically, that's what it is. It's an allergy, okay, to some specific idea, all right? And these are often created during a difficult emotional time with negative feelings about the idea, okay? So you can identify what kind of an idea it is, whether it's negative or positive or neutral, and then you can clear this. Do you want to see how this works? What do you think? And you'll have to hold it right up close and talk loud.
Okay, my name's Alice West, and I'm from Eagle Mountain, Utah.
All right. And what do you think you might have an allergy to? What idea?
Making money. I don't know.
Oh, all right, making money. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, hold that arm out. Let's ask this question then. And again, normally if you're using the body code and somebody has an allergy, an idea allergy to something, it'll pop up. But on the other hand, you can also troubleshoot things. If somebody's got an issue, you can just go right to it and ask, hey, do you have an idea allergy about money? Let's ask if she does. Do you have an idea allergy about money? And now, first we should get a what? Baseline, because I don't know if she's testable. So my name is Alice.
My name is Alice.
She says her name is Alice. She's nice and strong. My name is Bob. My name is Bob. She says her name is Bob. Yeah, okay, so she's testable. So let's ask, do you have an idea allergy about money? Yes. Now, she does. Do you think it might be good to maybe try to get a little more specific? Yes. I think that's a good idea. Let's ask, do you have an idea allergy about making money? Okay. Yes. Do you have an idea allergy about having a lot of money? Yeah. Do you have an idea allergy about, okay, well, let's start with those, right? This could take a while. All right. So, okay. So can we release, that first one was just an allergy about making money. So you have an allergy about making money, okay? An allergy to the idea of making money. Can we release that right now? Or what do we get? Your subconscious says no. That means we need to what? Know more about it, right? Okay. Now there may be some emotions, some trapped emotions that could be linked into this, right? And that's often where you want to go. So, so let's ask, do you have a trapped emotion that is connected up to this specific idea allergy about making money? What do we get? We get a yes. Okay, so is it in column A or column B? It's in column B. Is it in one of the odd rows in column B or an even row? It's in even row, column B. Is it in 2 or 4 or 6? It's in row 6. So is it pride? No. Shame? No. Shock? No. Is it unworthy? No. Worthless? Is it worthless? No. It isn't any of those, which means it's inherited. Yes. Okay. So here's some emotional baggage that's interfering with her ideas about money. You know, really honestly, it's really interesting to me how much baggage I had about money, and I think that how so many of us have. I think most people really have all kinds of baggage about money, and it probably has to do a lot of it with our ancestors who, you know, were maybe feudal serfs and things like that, and you know they had problems with money too. So okay, so it's inherited. So is it inherited pride or shame? Is it pride, shame, shock, unworthy? This is the only one of the ones that I know. It's like I don't know the other ones. So is it inherited pride or inherited shame, or is it inherited shock or unworthy? Yeah, it's inherited unworthiness, that feeling of being not good enough, right? And did you get this from your dad at conception? No. Did it come from your mom at conception? It came from mom at conception. Did she get it from somebody earlier? From her mom, from her dad? You want to write these down, Ruth? Got it from her dad, mom got it from her dad, and then did your dad, or did he, in other words, your grandfather, did he get it from somebody earlier? Yes. Did he get it from his mom, from his dad? So mom, dad, dad. Did he get it from anybody else? Yes. From his dad, from his mom. Did she get it from anybody earlier? Yep. From her mom, from her dad. Did he get it from anybody earlier? Yep. From his dad, from his mom. Mom. Did she get it from somebody earlier? Yep. From her mom, from her dad. Dad. Did he get it from somebody earlier? Yep. From his dad, from his mom. Are we going dad, mom, dad, mom, dad, mom? You know, when it does a pattern like this, dad, mom, I've seen that before. I have no idea why that is, but I've seen that before. And sometimes you can just ask to shorten it. You can ask, okay, is it going to continue in this mom, dad sort of theme? Yes. Okay, all the way back. How many more generations, or how many generations total does it go back? How many do you have so far? 8, okay. Does it go back further? Yes. Does it go back 10? Yes. Does it go back 15? Yes. Does it go back 20? No. Does it go back 19, 18, 17? 17 generations total. So just write that out, mom, dad, mom, dad. Wow. If you figure 22 years for a generation times 17, multiply that out and then subtract whatever you get from 2013. Let's see how far back this goes roughly. Yeah, I know. Wow, I was right. 374, okay, minus 2013, see what you get. 1639. 1639, okay, cool. So roughly, roughly sometime back there. So, where's Leilani when we need her? We got a whole group up here now. Excuse us for just a minute, okay? We're doing a seminar here. You ready? So, wow. Interesting. So, do we need to know more about this inherited emotion? Do we need to know more about this inherited emotion? No. Okay, so we don't. And usually with inherited emotions, that's all you need to do is just figure out the genealogy of them, right? That's it. So let's release this, shall we? So face that way.
Can you test for the group?
For the group? Can we test for the group? Oh, to see if they're here? Oh, I can, but they're here. Can't you see them? What's the matter with you people? You ready? Okay, so are all those ancestors here? Are they all here right now? Every single one of them? Yeah. Are their spouses here as well? Yeah, it's like a rock, right? Okay, face that way. The hair on my neck is just slightly standing on edge, right? What's that? Oh, and she has children. Okay, good. Let's check that too. How many kids do you have?
8.
She's got 8 kids. All right. Did any of those kids receive this energy, this inherited, it was unworthy, right? Did any of them receive this? Yes, they did. So your subconscious mind knows exactly who got it and exactly who didn't. So did they all get this from you? No, not all of them.
One of them was adopted.
One's adopted. Okay, so the adopted one wouldn't have. So you have 7 of your own. 7 of your own. Did all 7 of those kids get this? Yes. All 7 did. All right. Do any of them have kids? Okay. Well, did any of those grandkids of yours get this? Did they all get it? This is a powerful, powerful energy. See that? Powerful energy. So 17 generations back, this person, hi. We're really glad you're all here. She, or was it, who was the last one? Was it a he or she? It was a she. Okay, so she felt this. So who knows what happened, right? Something terrible happened, apparently, in her life. And so that emotion was so strong, so powerful, that it was passed down, not just one generation, but 17, and even 18 and 19, and it probably would keep going on and on and on, right? That's how powerful this energy is. Every single one of her kids got it, and all of her grandkids got it, and so we need to get rid of it. So it's getting crowded up here. Let's move over this way a little bit.
Move off.
Okay, you ready? Okay, focus with me. We're going to try to clear this from everybody, okay? All the way back. Thank you for counting, by the way. And 1 for the road. All right, here we go. Okay, so all of those ancestors, were they all here? Yes, okay. So are they still here now? They are still here now. Okay, so, all right. So, but did we clear that emotion? Did we release that from you? Did that also release from them? Yes, it did. Okay. Now I've gotten about 4 strongs in a row, so I'm kind of programmed that if I get a bunch of strongs in a row, I always like to throw something negative, because maybe she's become untestable, right? It's possible. So anytime you get like 4 in a row or 5 in a row, it's a good idea to throw a negative there to just make sure she's testable. So my name is Bob.
My name is Bob.
Yeah, so she's testable, no problem. Okay. So we released that. Now let's ask, did that release from your 7 children, your biological kids? Yes. Did it release from your grandkids as well? Yes. Okay, good. Now, how many people total did that release from? Did it release from thousands of people total? Thank you for helping there. Did it release from tens of thousands of people total? Well, I get a yes. I don't know. I just work here, so that's what I'm getting. So, did it release from hundreds of thousands of people total? Not hundreds of thousands, but tens. So, well, that's as far as we'll take it. But hey, do you see how? You see, the thing about it is, this earth is really comprised energetically of all of us mortal beings that are alive, but also, remember, it's also comprised energetically of all of those other beings that have lived mortal lives and that have passed on. They're here, see, they're still around, and they're our guardian angels. They're the ones that are assigned to us, that when we need to receive answers to prayer, generally, they're the ones that whisper those answers to us, or that, that help us in our lives when we're asking for help. See, they're the ones. And so, who would care more about us, really, than our own ancestors, right? Doesn't that make sense? It just makes sense, and that's how it works, and it's true, because true things usually make sense. So now let's ask, are you okay with making money? Oh, are you okay with making money? So do you have an allergy to the idea now of making money? No. So we cleared that.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Let me get the mic for you. Go ahead.
Just a thought that came to my mind. If our ancestors had part in passing this down, they would naturally want to have part in clearing them out because of the ownership of those things that they passed to us.
Yeah.
So that would make sense of why they would want to come.
I think that's why they're here, right? Makes sense, right? Wait. Oh, no, you can't leave. I mean, what about them? So, okay, you ready? Okay, so now let's dig a little bit deeper, right? We found an ideology about the idea of making money. How about an allergy to the idea of having money? Yeah. Yeah, so, well, we could check all those different things. Spending it, she's probably okay, but you never know. What do you think? Let's ask, are you okay with the idea of having a lot of money? She's not okay with that. Okay. So she's trying to be. She's okay with making it now, but she's not okay with having it. Well, is that going to gum up the works? Totally. Sabotage. See, we got to get rid of this. So this is kind of fun, huh? I mean, this is good stuff, see, because we need to be abundant. See, we as healers, we're the ones that have to change the world. We've got to live abundant lives, because let me tell you something. Our Father in heaven has all abundance. He owns everything. He's got everything. He's got everything he needs. He wants us to have that. That's what he wants for us. We come into the world and we learn that that's not true. We learn the opposite, and it's just not true. Okay, so let's check. You're not okay with the idea. Do you have an actual idea allergy to the idea of holding on or to having money? Yes, okay. Is there a reason for this? Yes. Is there an emotion? Yes. Okay, so there's an emotion. So here we go. You ready? Is it in column A in the chart or in column B? Column B is in one of the odd rows. Even row. Even row. Is it in row 2, 4, 6? Is that where we were before? B6? Is that where we are? Okay, so same pride, shame, shock, unworthy, worthless. Is it pride? No. Shame? No. Shock? No. Unworthy? No. Worthless? No. So what is it? I know. Hold on. So, right. I'm getting there, okay? Just relax. Okay, so is it inherited? All right. So is it inherited pride? No, is it inherited shock or shame? It's inherited shame. All right, inherited shame. Now, shame is the lowest vibration of all the emotions, and there's no lower vibration to go to. You can't go to a lower vibration because that's the lowest one. And that's why when people are really in a total state of shame, they'll often choose to end their lives. Because there's no lower place to go to except to die. And so this is the lowest one of all. So this shame emotion is inherited. Did you get this from your dad? No. This came from your mom.
Is it the same? Is it the same ancestors?
Is it the same ancestor that this came from? No. Because the other one came from your dad, right? No. Mom? Okay. This is a different ancestor, but let's trace it out. Okay, this came from your mom. Did she get it from somebody earlier? Yes, from her dad, from her mom. So mom. And did she get it from her mom? Yes. And did she get it from her mom? Yes. So there's 4, I think. And does this go back further? Yes. Does it stay in the mom's line all the way? Yeah. So it's mom, all the way back. How many generations? Does it go 10? Yes. Does it go 20? No. 15, 14, 13. 13 generations back on this one. Okay. Do we need to know more about this? No, we don't. However, let's ask, did any of your kids get this? Yes. So you have 7 biological kids. Did they all get this? Yeah, they did.
Wow.
Did any of the grandkids get this? Yes. Did they all get it? Here's another huge emotion, another huge, powerful, powerful emotion. Okay, so do we need to know more about this? No. We can go ahead and release it. These people have a lot to do and need to get moving. So face that way. Sorry to hold you guys up here, but here we go. Okay, and that emotion was shame, right? Okay, and how many generations? 13, right? 13, okay. Did we release that trapped emotion, that inherited emotion of shame from you? Yes. Did it release from all of those grandmothers of yours, all the way back, all 13 generations? Yes. Did it release from all your kids? Yes. Did it release from all your grandkids? Yes. Okay, now, are these ancestors of yours, are they still here now? I told you they were busy. Stuff to do. Sorry. Hey, now wait, let's check the allergy. Right? So, do you have an idea? Do you have an allergy to the idea of having money now? No. So, do you see what can happen to us? We can get these inherited things, and maybe they're not inherited, but a lot of the time, our baggage and the way our lives are manifesting and the reasons why we're broke and so on is actually oftentimes because of these things that we don't have any idea that we have, but our ancestors know, and they're just waiting for you to get rid of them. So there you go. Thank you. So idea allergies. Well, the effect of idea allergies is threefold. These negative energies distort the energy field of the body. They cause negative feelings about the idea. They cause you to subconsciously focus negativity on that idea, draw more of that idea to you, and so you can identify and remove any underlying causes. That's what we did with her, right? We just asked if there were any underlying causes, and by releasing those underlying causes, which were the inherited emotions, the idea allergy just disappeared. Now, sometimes you'll find there's no underlying cause, and in that case, you go ahead and just roll to release the idea allergy itself. But if there's an underlying cause, oftentimes it's the underlying cause that's pumping air into that balloon of that idea allergy. Does that make sense? Take away the underlying cause, and the allergy goes away. Does that make sense? Yes. All right, cool. Okay, and 3 rolls down the governing meridian. Okay, let's talk about food intolerances. Now, a food intolerance is a negative reaction to some kind of a food by the digestive system, okay? And common symptoms are sudden exhaustion after eating or digestive upset and headache. Now, these are different from allergies, okay? They're more common, really, than food allergies. And common intolerances are, for example, lactose, casein, gluten, nuts, meat, mushrooms, and nightshade plants, okay? Now, I was talking to you yesterday about testing the food that you eat, okay? Testing the things that you drink. And I think that that's a really great place to be. It's a great way to live your life because life is too short to be eating things that knock you out for several hours, okay? Anybody had that experience? You eat something and you wake up three hours later, right? Okay. Well, food intolerance is what you can do is you can find the substance that the intolerance is to, and then you can identify and remove any underlying causes. ask that question. Get used to asking that question. Is there an underlying cause for this? And often there will be, okay? And then you find those and fix those, because it could be anything. If you have a trapped emotion, for example, in your small intestine, could that trigger an intolerance? It absolutely could, see? So you've got the body code, and you've got all the possibilities, so you just ask, hey, is there an underlying reason for this food intolerance? And then see where it takes you and fix whatever you find, right? That's the beauty of it. Remember that it's normal to have an intolerance for foods or substances that are poor quality or toxic. So if you're eating toxic things and it knocks you out, well, it's your own fault, right? You knew better. So you can correct these by rolling 3 times down the governing meridian. And if you find, again, if you find the underlying cause of the intolerance, that may just correct the intolerance. Does that make sense?